Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 latest Arsenal news. The first Arsenal news is that Football Transfers has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal consider Mbappe deal by selling €53 million player, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup France international and PSG forward Kylian Mbappe. Arsenal are keeping a close eye on Kylian Mbappe and may use Gabriel Martinelli as a make-weight to sign the Frenchman in 2024. Though there are doubts that the Gunners would be able to secure the move, it's no secret that Mbappe admires the club and the project on offer. We understand that Liverpool had touched base with Mbappe's representatives too, but that they do not have enough to compete financially against last season's Premier League runners-up. As we exclusively reported before, Arsenal have a package for Mbappe, but no any move for the superstar would either come in January next year or the subsequent summer transfer window. It comes after a direct letter was leaked from Paris Saint-Germain, with the club slamming their star player for refusing to leave during this window in a bid to secure lucrative loyalty bonuses before a free transfer to Real Madrid next summer. The Ligue 1 champions were made aware that Mbappe would not be signing a contract extension, keeping him at the club beyond next June, pushing the club to make him available for transfer now in lieu of fresh terms that would preclude losing him for nothing. Mbappe has thus far been adamant that he wishes to stay at the Parc des Princes for a final season. Other sides have been linked, alongside Real, who are among the favourites to eventually sign him, as well as clubs in Saudi Arabia, with a world record-breaking offer set to be handed to PSG in the coming days, according to reports in France. Mbappe is valued at €126.4 million by our in-house algorithm, while Martinelli carried a €53 million price tag. Kudus has shone for Ajax and did well in the World Cup last winter as well. An incredible attacking player, the Ghanaian would have no issues in adapting to the Premier League. This one could be down to who blinks first and pays up. As what says, Arsenal have the relationship with Ajax, but Chelsea, as we know, are a problem in windows under Todd Boehly. The second Arsenal news is that 90 Minutes has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal keen on signing £35 million Premier League winger. Patrick Vieira thinks he's a special talent, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of France international and Crystal Palace attacker Michael Olise. Arsenal are keen on signing Crystal Palace winger Michael Olise this summer to add to their attacking options. A report from 90 Minutes suggests several top Premier League sides are considering a move for the young Frenchman. Mikel Arteta will be very happy with his incoming at Arsenal so far this summer. Declan Rice could be a game-changing addition to the squad, while Kai Havertz and Jurrien Timber improve the overall quality of the team. There is a need to let some players go now, with the first team already containing more than 30 players. However, Arteta will know that when opportunities arise in the transfer market, you have to go for them. One player whom Arsenal are keen on is Crystal Palace star Michael Olise. The 21-year-old was one of Crystal Palace's best players last season and is destined to go to the very top. The Gunners recognise that he may be making the next step in his career this summer and want a piece of the action. The report from 90 Minutes suggests that Arsenal will face competition from Chelsea and Manchester City for Olise. They go on to say it's widely thought that Olise has a £35 million release clause in his contract. Chelsea are reportedly the most likely team to sign him, but Arsenal may be a more attractive club to join right now. Mikel Arteta's side are in his season's Champions League and, given the age of their squad, on an upward trajectory. However, if immediate success is what he's after, then it's hard to look past Man City. Arsenal will be keen on Olise, as he would immediately solve the conundrum of what happens if Bukayo Saka picks up an injury. Reece Nelson is the most logical cover for the Arsenal star, but Olise would offer much better cover. Arsenal legend Patrick Vieira is a big fan of Olise and once said about the 21-year-old, "When you look at the last round and this one, he played well. He can score goals, create chances, and he is a special talent. He will improve and get better as a player. His work ethic every day has been terrific since he has been at the football club." Arsenal may have to move quickly to sign Olise given the interest in him right now. However, after their spending spree earlier in the summer, they may need to sell a few players, such as Nicolas Pepe and Albert Sambi Lokonga, before making their move for the winger. The third Arsenal news is that The Sun has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal could now make bid for £34 million player that William Saliba knows well, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup France international and AS Monaco defender Axel Disasi. Arsenal could be ready to make a bid for AS Monaco defender Axel Disasi if he becomes available this summer. A report from The Sun has shared more information on the French international's future. Axel Disasi has been linked with a move to the Premier League already this summer. Newcastle United and Manchester United are reportedly interested in the 25-year-old. He's already a French international, which is very impressive given the options manager Didier Deschamps has available to him. Disasi was part of the France squad that reached the final of the World Cup last year. He spent plenty of time on the bench sore with William Saliba, who also travelled to Qatar but failed to play many minutes. Mikel Arteta has already made significant improvements to his Arsenal squad this summer. Declan Rice could be a game-changing signing for the Gunners, while Kai Havertz has potential that was untapped at Chelsea. Arsenal could potentially bid for Disasi, but Jurrien Timber's arrival may make that less likely now. The Dutch defender played at right-back against Manchester United yesterday but is comfortable playing as a centre-back too. The report from The Sun states that Monaco may end up selling Disasi at some point this summer. If they do, Manchester United are on alert, but Chelsea and Arsenal could be ready to nip in with a bid. At this time, it seems very unlikely that Arsenal would make a move for another defender this summer. Signing Timber provides even more cover in a squad filled with defenders. However, there are several players who could move on before the window closes. Kieran Tierney, Cedric Soares and Rob Holding could all leave this summer. Disasi mainly plays as a centre-back, and a bid from Arsenal would likely be connected to Holding's future. However, Timber can also fill in centrally if needed, while Jakub Kiwior was signed in January as cover for Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. It seems very unlikely that Arsenal make a move for the French international this summer, especially when he's valued at £34 million. Anything can happen in the transfer window though, and there's still plenty of time before Arsenal's squad is confirmed for the upcoming season. The final Arsenal news is that 90 Minute has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal want to sign brilliant forward Manchester City sold for £46 million, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Spain international and FC Barcelona forward Ferran Torres. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal have been linked with Barcelona forward Ferran Torres, a player Pep Guardiola's Manchester City sold in 2022. According to 90 Minutes, Arsenal are interested in signing Ferran Torres from Barcelona in the summer transfer window. The report has claimed that Arsenal are in the market for a wide player, and former Manchester City player Torres is on the Gunners' shortlist. City sold Torres to Barcelona in January 2022 for an initial £46.3 million. Sky Sports. City manager Pep Guardiola described Torres as brilliant in May 2021. Arsenal should not sign Ferran Torres from Barcelona. In our opinion, Arsenal should not sign Ferran Torres from Barcelona in the summer transfer window. First of all, we do not think that Arsenal need to sign another attack-minded player. We believe that the Gunners have enough, maybe even more than enough. Martin Odegaard, Kai Havertz, Emile Smith-Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Gabriel Martinelli, Leandro Trossard, Bukayo Saka, Reece Nelson and Marquinhos are the main attacking options for Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta at the moment. Gabriel Jesus is the #1 striker for the Gunners, who have Eddie Nketiah and Folarin Balogun on their books to play up front. 2. Crystal Palace star Michael Olise has also been linked with the Gunners. Secondly, it would cost a good deal of money for Arsenal to get a deal done with Barcelona for Torres. After all, Barcelona spent £46 million on the forward and will surely not be willing to sell him on the cheap. Moreover, you have to ask what Torres would give Arsenal that some of the other attacking players cannot. Torres made 14 starts and 19 substitute appearances in La Liga for Barcelona last season. The forward scored 4 goals and gave 2 assists in those matches. Do you know the Arsenal news on Mohamed Kudus? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.